Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kati and this is my usually monthly video where I show you what all stationery I bought, why I bought it and how much it cost. And today we are going through my April and May spending. And I started with a big Amazon Japan order and I bought this Filofax Original Mini Planner. And this is a Japan edition, so it came in this box that says exclusive special edition, and then I can't read the rest. But it came with this, again, what I can't read, and nothing like special other than that it's a Japan special. But the color is stone, and I bought it because I couldn't find the Filofax Original in the mini size anywhere else, so that's why I wanted a mini planner, and I have done a video about the setup that I had in this cover, so I can link it for you. But now it's not in use, so I have moved on in my pocket already. So you could say that this was money not so well spent, but it's done. So this cost €118.23, and I always count my prices with the shipping costs. So I bought a few items. I think I bought 5 items from Amazon Japan, and the shipping cost was almost €20, about the same amount in the US dollars. So I divided that with the item. So of course, because this was the most expensive, this got the biggest slice from the shipping costs. Almost €120, and that's a lot for this mini. But okay, it's special. You see the gold details, it has gold rings, and it came with the 23 planner inserts, and then they had also put 24 inserts in here, which I now use. So that was a nice surprise, and it had these 4 dividers, some address, some note pages, but it didn't come with the bookmark ruler, although it said that everywhere. I have seen also other videos, other people didn't either get that ruler, so I don't know if that's the mistake in the description or what's that, what it didn't come with a ruler. And well, this is my self-made pen loop, so of course it didn't come with that. But it's a nice mini. I don't know, it's so stupid now to show these that I bought this, I'm not using it, but it is what it is. I have this now on my vision table, so it's there with my limited edition traveler's cover and just some nice things. So this is now also standing there being pretty. And on the other hand, I'm not so sad that I bought it, because this Filofax Saffiano is my only mini ring binder that I had, and the first time ever I had the rings break down on me. So one day when I opened my rings, this came loose. So it was like half out of here. And then when I was trying to put it back in place, this part lifted up from here, so it was bent up, and I was like panicking. Then of course I could get this back in place when this was lifted, but because this is metal and it was lifted, it's now bent from here, so it's not straight anymore, as you can see. So I can't get this back straight. If I take it all the way out, I don't know if I get it back in anymore, so I'm afraid to do it. So as you can see, this will now get loose again very easily. So these are now like, yeah, I didn't expect that at all, that these will break like that. So yeah, so that way these are now like, so I store here now old inserts, but in that way I only have now left one working Mini 5 cover. So in that way I'm not so sad that I have the other Filofax. So if I want to use a mini planner someday, I have still one that has working rings. Of course I could maybe get these out some way and put new rings in, but now it's a storage binder and it's okay. But yeah, this seems to be built a bit differently, so I hope it will be, yeah, it's built differently. So maybe they have fixed the issue so it wouldn't come off. So okay, that was a long explanation about that. So I bought this, and then because I was there, and Amazon Japan always has some nice things, so of course I needed to buy some inserts, and this has been something that I have been eyeing from Plutter. So these Project Manager refill holder, that's a funky name, but they have 6 colors. I have them here now in my pocket rings. So they come with the green, red, and this is a light pink, cream, mustard yellow, I would say, and gray. And I have here just put categories for projects, or like life categories. So the green is for money, YouTube, stationery shopping, home, and then other things. And these were €7.19. And I was thinking that I could make these myself, but I just wanted to try at least one pack. And I do like these as folders. Of course, the colors, I would choose different colors if I could, but they come with what they come, so that's that. But yeah, no regrets here. I do like them, so they are convenient. Then I also took this Plutter 2mm refill memo pad, because this was the one I could find in the M5 size. And these are just so tiny. I just and cute. So, and the 2mm grid is so small. But the one thing that I don't enjoy about these Plutter accessories is that I don't enjoy this red color, but I decided I just wanted to try the paper if I like it, and it's okay. So it's just, I'm always thinking about the price in the end. So this was €7.95, and I will leave it here for some comparisons soon. So, and then I found this, well, probably Amazon was suggesting this for me. So this is a LoveLeaf made in Japan. And I thought this was just too cute to pass. So it says love on the inserts, and that's not like, it doesn't bother me, so I just think it's cute. I don't know, yeah, now you can see the love. So it's very smooth paper. It's a bit creamier than the Plutter, and it's, I think this was thicker. I don't know where I came up with that. It feels thicker, so yeah. So these were So this is 80 sheets, and this was 100 sheets, and this was €5 1 cent. And then because I'm always like worried to use things up, I decided to also do inserts myself. I tried different papers that I have, and this became my favorite. So this is the Midori MD paper pad cotton. So this is a bit, they also have the MD paper, but then that's a bit creamier in color. So this is whiter, and this is 90 sheets. So I did some math because I'd like to do that. So I get 3 mini 5 inserts from this one A5 sheet. I can't fit 4. Or actually, why is it looking like I could? Now I'm confused. Or are these cut a bit smaller? One moment, please. If I want to have them like the same size as these, I can't get 4. If it's okay that it would be just a tiny bit smaller, then I could get 4. But I have cut now 3 inserts from one sheet. Counting how much one sheet costs, the plotter is the most expensive, so this is 10 cents per sheet. This ends up being 5 cents, so it's half the price from the plotter. And then this that I have cut from this pad, getting 3 pages from one sheet, this ends up being 3 cents. So almost half from this. And I think I actually enjoy this paper the most. So if I want to get most value for my money, I should just buy MD paper pads and cut the inserts myself. And as I said, you can get this also in the normal MD paper, and then they also have the gridded version, which I also have, but that was a disappointment when I bought it because it's only gridded on the one side. But if that's not disturbing you, that could also be a nice solution for that. After that, I was still just throwing one thing in my basket, which was a mistake. Again, probably about my Japan skills, and so I bought these Frixion refills. I was checking its Frixion ball 0.5 black after I received this, and I realized that it's totally different than my previous ones, which I use in these kind of pens, and then this metal version that I have bought. So then I was googling, and I found out that Frixion also has a multi-pen where you can put 3 refills. So I think this is for that kind of pen. So maybe I can one day buy one of those multi-pens. I don't know, but this was just €2 3 cents, so it's not a big deal. And I was wondering, that should always be a warning sign. I was wondering about the price, because here in Finland, if you buy a 3-pack, it's about €9. So €2 is a bit little. But again, because it was only €2, I'm not so sad that it was a wrong product. And maybe I will try, or I haven't checked yet if I would find a pen where I could put this refill. So I'm curious to try if I could fit these in some other multi-pen. And if you know, please let me know where I could put these, or if I need to buy the Frixion multi-pen. But that was a disappointment, but it's okay. So in total, this order looks so small, but in total these were, oh, there is a, okay, it's okay. So in total these were €140.41. That's little less than 150 US dollars. And I always keep my orders under 150 euros because then Amazon takes care of the taxes and the customs, so I don't have to do it myself. Then another thing that I bought in April was kind of funny because I was eyeing this product already. I don't now remember, was it in November or December, but it was at the end of last year, and it was on a Facebook marketplace, Finnish group where you can sell your stationery. So I was interested in it then, but I didn't have the money then, and life just got too complicated, so I forgot about it. But then in April, when I bought this, I was like, I could go again to the Facebook group and see what's there, and the cover was still there, like almost 6 months later. Nobody had bought it, so I took it as a sign that okay, it's meant for me, because I was interested in it last year and it still was there available. So I bought this Filofax Original A5. So in the same month I bought the M5 Mini and the A5. This is now my Filofax Original collection. So this was used from a Facebook group and it was 30 euros and shipping was 6.90, so I paid 36.90 for this. And I think it's a pretty good condition, so nothing that that would disturb me. And I have put my HB90 notes here, so that's what I wanted it for. And I also put my naughty A5 notebook. It fits here in the back, so I could write here notes and put then, because these are perforated, I could take these out and punch them and put them in my rings. So, and I didn't get anything that normally comes with the Filofax, so I didn't get the dividers, I didn't get the bookmark, I didn't get any pages, and so, but I think that's okay. I don't enjoy the Filofax paper, and as you can see I have some old dividers, so it was okay. I was just happy to get a pretty good deal for the Filofax Original. So now I finally have an A5 ring planner, and I can say that this is huge. And of course I knew it and I wanted it because I print these HB90 materials on A5 paper, so I wanted something that I could put them in. Now that I would think that I would use this as a planner, ooh, this is like so heavy, so big, so no. But for some notes that I use like once a quarter, so I think this is just, I like it, so I'm happy that I bought it. I think it was a good deal. And that was all what I bought in April, and that was already a lot. So let's look at my spending tracker for April. So yeah, I have been so bad with my money now with all the stress that's going on, so I can say I'm not proud, but I haven't done like anything disastrous, if that's a word. But okay, from March we came and I was in minus with my stationery sinking fund. I only could give myself 20 euros, so my total budget was only 13 euros 20 cents, and I did the Amazon Japan order. I took the 2 euros for the Frixions from my stationery budget, but all the mini ring inserts and the cover I took from my fun money account. So I have put my birthday money in a fun account, so I have now decided that I can then spend that money also on stationery, because if I overspend from my budget I need to take the money somewhere, and because it's my birthday money and I think I can buy whatever I want with my birthday money, so that's why I decided to take the money from my fun account to the Mini 5 planner. But then the A5 cover I kind of took from my stationery budget, so I went in a minus and decided that I will fix it in the coming months. That's not something I usually do, but also with all the things that has been happening, dealing with so many health issues in the family now, it's like money kind of loses its value. I can't help it, but I'm more like it's just money. There is so many more important things in life than money. That's why I haven't been so strict about it, because health and family and everything like that is more important. And I have the money. It's not like I'm going into credit card debt. I have the money. And of course, also one aspect is that I haven't been working now due to the family issues, because I have been helping, and so I have less income, which causes that I only can give myself 20 euros, which I have learned now is not enough. I want to spend on stationery more than 20 euros a month. So that is a thing that I need to solve, where I could take the money, where I could put less money so that I would have more money in my stationery. And that is still something that I'm thinking about. Of course, the kind of easy solution would be to have more income so that I would have the money to put in all my sinking funds. So the colors here, if you're wondering, it just like from which account I'm taking the money. So I have the sinking funds for all my necessary spending, groceries and so on. Then I have my savings account, my stationery account, and then now also my fun budget. So the colors are now showing you where the money is coming from. And then I have counted my no spend days, which I also had to give up my goals on that because of life being so unpredictable. I just had to give up on my strict rules about how many days I can go shopping and just go with the flow that life is giving me now. And then here I count my total stationery spending. So in April I had already spent almost 470 euros, which is per month a lot of money. So it's even more than last year, and I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. And of course, it's my decision to spend the money, so I just move on now. And then I also going to show you how May went, because in May I didn't spend anything on stationery because I was in the minus, so I gave the 20 euros, so I was still in minus, so no spending on stationery. And I reached my goal on the no spend days, so May was a better month, but if we count the total for the year, I'm still under my goal, but it is what it is. And then of course the same number for total stationery, and it's a little less now per month. So in May the direction was right. So that has been my stationery spending in April and May. How is your stationery spending or no buy going? Are you happy with your purchases and with the amount of money that you use? Do you even have like a budget for your shopping? I don't know, I just need to have limits, because, well, I don't have limitless money, so I need to have limits. What is your limit? Is your limit your credit card limit, or do you have an other limit for your shopping? I'm a bit sad that I have to show you now how my budget is going wrong, but because I have started this, because I have started to show the real numbers and the truth, so to say, so I will just continue, and I will hope that one day I will get back on track. And now we are in June, so I think I will think about for my July budget some way that I can give myself more than 20 euros, because I'm not happy with that money, because stationery is my main hobby. So I just want to have money to spend on my hobby. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I would be very happy if you would, because I'm closing the 1000 subscribers and that feels a bit crazy, but maybe someday I will reach it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. I hope to see you down below in the comments and in my next video. Bye bye.